Yes, sir. What's good, Swap? Let's work. What's good, Gamer Guy? What's good, T Jones? Appreciate y'all pulling up, man. Appreciate the love. Let's work. Yes, sir. All right, let me light this up. And we'll get the first game, worst game out the way. Salute to Swats, Gamer Guy, T Jones. Salute to the three in the chat, man. Hit that like button, sub if you new. Light up his eye. Let me make sure my mic isn't on. I ain't trying to talk to these leaderboard ninjas. All right, we good to go.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit.
Horizon out of bullseye. Yes, sir, T.
The home of the Lions. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Detroit Lions.
Know the same. My dog. My go, brother.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. And off we go from Ford Field. This taken in at the goal line. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. Gonna stop in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. Right to the air. Here's Goff.
Let's go.
What an
All
inauspicious
you.
start. It's intercepted.
It
And
worked.
the Cardinals are going to get possession here as they
Hot
force
dog
the
scissors.
opening drive turnover.
They'll take over at first down 10 at the 29-yard line.
All user. No CPU. Let's work, T. Jones.
First snap, and Murray goes to the air. That's caught. It's James Conner. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
First carry for James Conner. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that call.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders.
You guys know I've been playing smart, so if you stop me,
are they a safety?
I'm
Are
take
they a
my time
linebacker?
out.
They're good in both
I'm
coverage.
gonna take
And
my
in this
field.
case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Murray on third down. Get that one out to
I had circle open. I had circle open. I'm gonna take my field.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, it's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 3-0 lead.
CP be saying that shit on CPU picks.
At the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either.
That's
so
funny
in
as
this
hell,
case,
Z.
they'll take
That's
those 3
funny,
points.
T-Jones.
This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
He do.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
We're good. What's that?
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
25-yard line.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment.
All CPU no user.
Lions ball to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard.
That's funny as hell, man.
All right, since he want to play around, we're going to waste his time, guys. I'm not unpausing. I'm going to let him waste his time since he want to play around. We're going to let him unpause, and we're going to let the 30 seconds run out so he don't keep pausing for no reason. Light up the Za break. In-game Za break, man, since he want to play around. Since you want to pause for no reason, we're going to waste your time. Yep, stay here. Keep it up. I'll pause again. We're going to waste your time since you want to waste time. I promise y'all, I'm not unpausing. You can keep pausing, unpausing it. We letting that time run to 0. I bet you after this, he's not going to keep pausing again. I promise y'all that. He's not going to keep pausing again. You're going to stop that dumb shit now. There you go, since you want to play around. There you go.
Come on. Ready?
He'll try and run right on the option. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Corner Garrett Williams there on the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cardinals' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Here's a design run. And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35.
They could put up a good fight against OKC.
I like the change of pace.
Said
The
OKC
idea
is
that you
fine.
want to keep the ball
It's a
on the
possibility.
ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Now, this looks like a design run. He'll take this forward for about 5.
The tackle by Zayvon Collins. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
He going into a cheesy bag now.
Two minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, they'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He's going to keep this again. And he'll take this one in.
Oh, you got him at quarterback. I've been thinking he's a running back this whole time. Okay, so in that formation, I got a blitz there. Okay, I got a blitz in that formation.
The onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants
He got
to
him
take
as
their opening
quarterback.
possession and go down
This
there
whole
and come
time
away
I'm
with a
thinking he's
touchdown.
the running
But
back.
it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
He's pulling out all the cheese. Okay, he got J-Mo quarterback in that formation.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone.
True cheese baller.
That will come out to the 20-yard line.
Doing nothing but trick plays now. Okay, cool.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's work, Fitted.
Here's a give up the middle, Connor. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 5. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray.
Ooh, that was a horrible read by me. That was a horrible read by me.
And you can see the quarterback.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, my
up
dog.
at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking,
Yeah, I got away
what
with
do I
one
gotta
right
do to
there.
make
That should have been
adjustment
a pick.
that it's not so close the next time.
3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. The Lions all their first time out. As they'll discuss what's to come, it's 4th downs looming.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Murray throwing on 4th down. He's running tight end. That's McBride. And he's going to have a Cards first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike. I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. A short one here, caught by McBride. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Murray's going to throw again. He'll go right and find his running back. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop
To the
with
3 in the chat.
33
Hit that like
seconds to
button,
go
sub.
until halftime.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, Murray. He's going to air this one out for Jones.
Big play, Zay.
Got it. And he will go
Work.
all the way.
Sizzling.
Zay
Birds right now,
Jones.
bulls down.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
How did that happen right
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Cardinals 10, Lions 7. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Hot dog.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Sir. Oh, busy.
Out of the shotgun, it's gone. He'll let one go down the middle.
What the fuck, guy? I got my people all the way back and they still get burnt like that. That's ridiculous, guy. I got my dude all the way back.
We're in the final seconds of
All
the
the
first
way
half,
back.
Mike.
I knew that was
You give up a
coming.
huge explosive
I
play
got
that
my
results
people
in a
all the way
touchdown.
back, guys,
No
and they
matter
still
what you've
get
done
burnt
all
like
half,
that. It's
it
ridiculous.
completely changes the game.
I just want y'all to see. Look at my shit right here. I got it on default coverage. I got them all the way back like that. Crazy. I don't know why that play always just outruns
Coming
everybody.
close, and not
No
much
matter
time
what
left
team
as
you
this
do,
one is kicked
that
away.
play outruns everybody.
To return is Greg Gort. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 1st down, Murray. umpire's going to signal for
I don't
their
know, T.
third
Jones.
and final timeout. And
I
they'll
don't
have a chance to
understand
talk things over after picking up that first half. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete.
He got beaters.
They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18
on the play. First down, Arizona.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll go again here to Connor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Drop down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
15 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Gain of 15.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On the give, this is Connor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 14.
Exactly, T. Jones.
Murray now off the bootleg. Now he takes off. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pick up of 2.
While he was running away from the pocket, Mike, I was wondering, was he
Gotta
going to
take
just
what
throw
he
that
gives
one
him.
away or try to make something out of nothing? Give him credit. He does a nice job picking up some positive yardage before he's forced to go out of bounds.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Murray. That one is
Let's go. Traquan.
back of the end zone.
Hot dot. Sizzle. Birds eye, not a bullseye.
Arizona. Now Ryland for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away.
What's good, Jesus? You got Jesus Christ in the building. Appreciate you,
No
my dog.
chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. The motion man is Raymond. On on the ground to start. They give it to Gibbs. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Garrett Williams on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard
37.
line.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
Come on, man.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Appreciate you, T. John.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That is incomplete.
Yep, he got J-Mo, receiving a quarterback in that formation. He's full of nothing but glitching, man. He's been trying to glitch me out the whole game.
That's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Go.
On 4th down, Goff.
Come on, man.
Complete to St. Brown. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, he's trying to glitch me out every time. Every time he get in that formation, that wing formation, he's just trying to glitch me. But I'm a run commit because he really can't pass with J-Mo. He shouldn't be able to pass with J-Mo in that formation.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field.
Really?
Face to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
The motion man is Raymond.
19-18.
Once again, it's Gibbs.
What happened?
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Josh Sweat went
There is a
offside.
mark down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it.
What's good, King?
Move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
21. Cardinals 17.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Dortch now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On 1st down, the drive begins with Connor. And he finds some daylight.
Appreciate you, my dog.
5-yard line. A pickup of 7.
What's good, Sorge?
The gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2.
They come up for 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football.
Salute to the love in the chat, man. Hit that like button, sub this
See
evening.
some openings to the
I'm
side.
playing this dude is just glitching me out on offense.
They'll run with Connor. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
I need a break from OBS and overlays. I'm about tapped out. I feel you,
Brings
man.
up second and a yard.
Connor. He'll take this for
What's good, Tay-Rod?
the official signal. He has enough. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
What the fuck?
And that ball incomplete over the middle. James Conner, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
What's good,
All
B
right,
more
so
Joe?
this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week.
Yeah,
But
big
when it
cheater,
comes down
man.
to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
14 yards.
14 on the pickup. It's an Arizona first
Yeah, he
down.
about to play for the A's again if he keeps this up.
They'll run here. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. I had a
Ooh.
defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Murray from the gun on third down. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this fourth down. They need their best play.
He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. And this is a
Big play, Zay.
They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here
Come
in
on,
the
defense.
late stages of the game.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
44-yard line.
Here is first and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown's.
That's not a pick, man.
Incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Jalen Thompson on
This is
the
one of those
coverage.
situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
Black's
there's just
been a little
nowhere
busy.
for the offense to go with the ball.
Here comes second down. Back to the air, it's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Now, timeout call. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. This might be one final heave to the end zone. Now 4 seconds left, and we get a timeout call. So, a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to force overtime. He banged this one, and he's got it. Gets it from long distance. And the Lions will tie the game at 24.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This taken just shy of the goal line. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Go, man. OT, let's go, Jesus. Here you go, trying to glitch me out again.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Start out here with an option to the left. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now a first throw here in overtime. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
14.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. He's got his man down the field. It is a
Fucking curl route.
That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
They act like they can't stick a curl route, man.
Quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll plow.
Yeah, he love them deep curls, man. He love them.
Wilson on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Liking 18. Ready.
Here's the option. Running right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Come on, man. Pick the ball. He's throwing the ball with Jameson Williams. Come on, EA. Stop cheating.
Offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
120. Hey, 76! 76!
They'll go for it. Here's Goff.
Yeah,
Is incomplete.
yeah. I knew you were
Took
gonna
a
do that.
chance on this opening drive with
I knew you were gonna do that.
And now this game changes dramatically.
You've been spamming that curl route all game.
Mike, I understand that aggressive play calling is sweeping the NFL, but this situation right here, your best chance of winning is pinning them deep with a punt, putting your defense back out there, and hopefully getting the ball back. But right now, giving your opponent a short field all but gives up all your chances of winning this game. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Corner box. Let's go, B-More.
2nd and 7. They go play action next. Murray.
I'm passing the ball, man.
Throws and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray.
DG, wrap him up. Me. Get him up out of
To
here.
the end zone.
Fucking glitching bum.
Harris
GG.
Jr. Touchdown,
Wrap him up.
Cardinals.
Get him up out of
So
here.
it's a win for the Cardinals.
Let's go, Jesus.
They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away
Hot
with a victory.
dot. Sizzling. Bird's eye, not a bull's eye.
So that'll
Let's
just about
go.
do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA Sports.
Fucking cheating ass bum.
With that, we say so long, everyone.
Let's go, B-More Joe. Cards win. Hell of a game to tune into. Yes, sir, Jesus Christ. That was a hell of a game. He was just cheating the hell out of him. It's heartbreak. Spamming 50-yard curl routes and got Jamison Williams at quarterback. Come the fuck on, EA. Y'all got to stop the man. Yes, sir, Source. Cars win. Yes, sir, T. Jones. Let's go. GG. Smoking that JMO pack. I knew he was going to go back to that curl route because every time he came out in that trips tight end, he was spamming that curl route for first down. He got like 5, 6 first downs off that curl route. So I knew he was going to go back to that curl route again. That's why as soon as I seen that formation, I knew I was just going to act like I'm looking for other things, and then I immediately went right to it because he was just spamming that same play all game long. Man, that was glitchy, T. Jones. That shit was glitchy. Man got Jamison Williams at quarterback. Come on, man. EA got to stop the madness. And then he just tossing up dumb passes with JMO. And I can't pick the ball to save my life. Glitchy ass bum. He got what he deserved at the end. Hold that dot. Hold his dot. Take that. Take that. Bad boy, baby. If EA got rid of the spammers and cheaters, we will be playing with the same 50 players every year. Yep. You're not lying, Sarge. You're not lying. They won't be playing Madden no more. I tell you that much. That's why they play, because they know they could cheat and glitch the game. A lot of people are not good. They just got a glitchy scheme, and they know that they could glitch and cheat you out of dubs. And then EA don't let you get your plays when you're supposed to get it. Y'all seen how he was throwing the ball with JMO? He was just tossing that ball up with JMO. And I couldn't get a pick to save my life. And he's just tossing it up like an idiot. With no penalties, no nothing. It's heartbreak, man. Roll up, spark up. I gave him a dot on the way out. Hold his dot. Take that. Take that. Bad boy, baby. Let's work. No Diddy. How you feeling about playing as the Cardinals next Madden without Kyler? I'm gonna have to get used to it, Jesus Christ. I don't like it because I've been playing with Kyler since I came back to Madden 23. But hey, it's a new beginning. It's gonna be new schemes. I'm gonna have to adapt. So I don't like it, but I gotta adapt because I only play with the Cardinals. So no matter who's ever been on the team, even when we was rated a 60 or 50, whatever it may be, I always play with the Cardinals. So no matter what, I gotta figure it out because that's the team that I always play with. So it is what it is. I'm prepared for it. Dude tried everything to glitch me out the game, man. Same thing for us. Everything is brand new. Exactly. Brand new team, brand new scheme. You just gotta learn how to play with Jacoby Brissett or Carson Beck. Either I'm gonna play with Carson Beck or Jacoby. It depends on which one I like better, like throwing wise, because both of them can't really run. I think Carson Beck's a little bit better runner than Jacoby, so I might be playing with Carson Beck, but we'll see though. Oh, your wifey going to beat your ass if you tell her take that, take that. Say Rod funny. Take that. Bad boy, baby. Y'all know that's a future emoji.
Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes
Yeah,
you
Malik gonna do real
inside
good for
State
y'all.
Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Straight
Malik gonna
ahead,
do real
they've
good
got
for
a
y'all.
good one on tap. It's the
The
Buffalo
Cardinals
Bills
was trying to get Malik, but
and the Arizona Cardinals.
we just didn't have the bag to pay him what he wanted. That's the only reason we didn't get him. Yeah, Fernando should be good, man. And he got what's his name to teach him over there. And what's the quarterback from the Falcons that they signed to the Raiders? Man, I forgot my dog's name.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things
Yeah,
started.
Kirk Cousins.
Off we go from Glendale. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Yeah, he got a good quarterback that could teach him a few things. Chief fan better watch out, right? Said glad he gone.
On the ground, this is James Cook. He'll work forward for a couple. That's Zayvon Collins on the stop.
2 yards on the pick.
What's good with go?
Second and 8.
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Yeah, I see that. Hopefully it gets better, man. I don't know why it's lagging.
Play action. It's Allen. Forced to his right.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
Allen, going to give it to Cook. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. Will be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Quickly to Shakir on the RPO. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
He's just going to run the ball, guys. He's just going to run the ball.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Allen. This one downfield complete to Cooks. And he will score. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown.
I had a soft squad out there. I don't know what happened to the soft squad.
Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive.
Usually a soft squad to stick the fly route, so I don't know what happened to the soft squad right
comes to
now.
mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish.
Usually a soft squad will follow that fly route, so either the soft squad dumbed out, I don't know what happened. But the soft squad usually sticks that fly route right there, so I'm not sure what happened.
To kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This dude literally picked Buffalo to run I form the whole game down. I hate I formation. It'd be difficult.
Murray now going to throw to open. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. First carry for James Conner. And this will be a Cardinals 1st down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
To James Conner. A gain of a yard.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this.
Look to the 12 in the chat. Hit that like button, so
We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That'll be taken in by Conner. And they will bring him down
Go
on
with.
the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Light up his eye.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a 3-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I a break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
What's good, Black?
First time these two have connected this afternoon.
Oh, you good, my dog?
Being a first down.
You fast to be late, man. I appreciate it.
11-yard line.
Door. Oh, what?
Murray now off the bootleg.
Let's go. Hot dot. Sizzling. Bird's eye, not a bullseye.
Touchdown, Arizona.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field.
Bang!
In possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Yeah, Black be showing love, man. Let's go, B1 Joe. Let's go, Sword.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
2nd and a yard. The RPO, that's going to be caught by Cooks. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
It is 2nd and 9. Allen working from the pistol. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And the move
Come on, man.
Inside the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go play action here with Allen. Taking off. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Allen now on 2nd down.
Oh my, he dumbed out, guys. That's a pick right there. He dumbed out. He dumbed out right there.
Their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. He's typically, as the game goes on.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills.
Yeah, he a big sweat. He doing RPOs, he just running with Josh Allen like a chicken with his head cut off.
And it's the accuracy of the throw, Mike, that protects his receiver. Everything down here near the goal line is so condensed. You understand you're going to be thrown into tight windows, but when you trust your quarterback to protect you with the ball placement, it gives you a lot more confidence going across the middle of the field, and in this case, pays off for a touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25.
Yeah, EA has to do better now.
To start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Chicken Little, right?
First down throw for Murray.
Oh no!
A huge mistake late in the half.
Damn.
It is intercepted. And he's
Fuck,
gonna
guy.
bring this one back.
Tyler threw a bad
DB's
ball
dream.
right there.
A pick six for touchdown.
Tyler threw a horrible ball right there, guys.
That's about as
He
bad
was
as it
wide
could
open and
possibly
Tyler
get,
threw a
Mike.
red
One
pass
play
right
into the
there.
drive. You're trying to establish
Ah,
a
that
little
sucks
early
right there.
rhythm, get something going.
Look at how open
Now
he
you're
was,
jogging
and look
off
at
the
where
field,
Kyler
watching
threw
your
it.
opponent celebrate in the end zone.
Damn,
So they're gonna
Kyler.
have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 21-7 lead.
Fuck Kyler.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Return. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Kyler just hold me right there.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this.
Yeah, it's
first
still
half
time,
of
but
play.
man, that was wrong timing for that, man. Kyler messed me
Pretty
up with that
interesting
one.
first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30.
Let's go. Big Dortch.
And he's going to take this
Let's
all
work.
the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Arizona.
Bang! Let's
Extra
eat.
point now by Riley. It's up.
Right back at it, D-Moore.
And the Cardinals
Let's
draw
go,
closer
Wizzo.
here. It's 21-14.
Just like that.
14. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about...
Since he want to pause for no reason, we're going to let him sit there. You guys know what I do to people that pause for no reason. He's going to have to unpause, and we're going to let the full 30-second clock run down. It's all on him. I'm not unpausing it. You want to waste time, we're going to waste your time. We were having a good game, and here you go being weird. All because you got a lead. Go ahead, my dog. Waste your time and mine, but you're not wasting my time. I'm about to waste yours since you want to waste time. It's all break. Big clown. It should teach him don't pause again. Bet you ain't finna pause again and waste time.
The 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, you want to slow my momentum.
In motion goes Cooks. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Second and 10. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Zayvon Collins gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third
Good
down.
defense. Good defense.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
Let's go.
And the Cardinals are going to
Let's
get
go.
it back here just past
Look
the
good,
35.
Primetime.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks.
Let's go, Winslow.
Allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
From the 41, here's second and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. We'll get that one out to Connor. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Boom.
We're starting to see
Bang.
this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun, Murray. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 29, here's second and a yard.
The 29-yard line.
Power run inside. Here's Connor.
It's the 6. Let's work. Called it, B-More. Called it, B-More. Bang. It's the 6.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will even this score. It's now 21-all.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
Let's go, Source. I haven't seen it yet, my dog. I ain't gonna lie
He'll
to you.
start at the 2. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there. Here's a second and 9. Once again, it's Cook. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. From the gun, it's Allen. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bills.
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. He'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Brings up third and 9.
56.
From the gun, here is Allen. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen.
Thank you. Good defense. Thank you. Thank you.
Big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll come up for first and 10. We'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor.
Mr. Six.
He's inside the 30.
Mr. Six.
And he
Let's
will
work.
go all the way. James Connor.
What's good, B Gamer?
Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Appreciate the like, my dog.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals go up by 7. 28-21.
He could go all the way. Bang!
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This fielded at the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Let's go, B more Joe.
Here's first down. Play action now, and here's Allen. He's going to air this out for Davis. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Garrett Williams.
Let's go.
And the Cardinals have just about sewn
On the
up
box.
this football game.
Lockdown. On the box. Lockdown. Appreciate you, Josh. Star Wow. 100.
On the dig. This is Connor. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 4. It's
Here's
now
second and 6. They'll drop to throw. He
Yeah.
gets that to his big
Yeah.
friend, Trey McBride.
Yeah. Since you want to dive in the end zone. Yeah. There you go. Let's work, Rizzo. Let's work, Conton. Let's go. Bang.
That's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave
Fucking
no
clown.
doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just
Let's
seal
go,
this
corner
victory
fam.
away.
Ravens' kick here is good. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
He stayed down. He didn't fold under pressure.
Here's Ryland now. After the
Even
TD,
after I threw that pick before half.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll work
Bird's eye, not a bull's eye. Hot dot, sizzling.
This is 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen.
Yeah, we on you.
Too much, and he goes down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Here's Allen. That one downfield for Cooks.
Let's go.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final
Corner
play.
box.
It's 4th
Lock
down.
down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Yeah, get out of here. Wrap him up.
Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
He isn't able to secure that.
Pause the game now. Pause the game now since you want to pause for no reason. Pause the game now. Pause the game now. He a dumbass now.
Hit the turf.
They'll run it on 1st down with Thomas. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive.
Get up out of here. Playing like an idiot all game with the damn
There was
Bills.
just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll go again here to Thomas. And he will be taken down. We'll see.
Yeah, call some more timeout. Thank you.
Those timeouts, but this
I'm
one
going to kick a field goal too just for that. Pause it again.
Chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. And this defense holding
Thank you.
They'll stop him for no
I'm going
gain.
to kick a field goal. Thank
4th
you.
down, straight ahead.
Run the score up on your bum ass since you want to knock Steve out of here.
For the field goal.
Fucking bum.
This from 34 yards. Ryland's kick is good. And the
Wrap him up.
will
Mimi,
extend their lead.
get him up out of here.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here.
Since you wanna
They
play
tack
like
on
an
3
idiot.
and extend their lead.
Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. Now,
Lay down. Lay down, pussy. Lay down.
Teams comes through again.
Lay down.
We don't talk about it nearly enough. But
Lay
sometimes
down.
the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over.
This one intercepted.
GG. It don't even matter.
The Bills are going to come up with a late turnover.
Fucking
But it will
bum.
only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win for the Cardinals.
Wrap him up.
This was a game where
Mimi,
both offenses were
get him up outta here.
down the field, marching the ball
Corner
to the
box.
goal, matching each
Lock
other
down.
point for point. In the end, got a few more
GG,
defensive
Black.
stuff their
Shit
opponents
show.
did. That's the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win.
Yes,
here
sir.
in the
Cards
desert for
win.
the Cardinals.
Read all
As we
about
say, So long from Glendale.
That's work. We started the season rough, but we catching our stride now. Wrap him up. Meet. Get him up out of here, man. Cars win. Read all about it. Mega meal deal. Good game, guys. Good game by us. I threw a pick before half. I was down 14. And then he wanted to pause the game for no reason and start playing around with me and got wrapped up. Put him in the corner box. I'm going to give it a second. I don't want to play that same dude again. He's annoying as hell. He got the Buffalo Bills to run I for him and pistol strong and all that other bullshit all game. Got 100 yards passing, just trying to run the ball all game. They run RPOs and shit. I can't stand dudes like that. Give it a second, let him go, bug someone else, man. Y'all know how EA is. If I was to search right away, they'll bring him right back. And you know when you beat somebody, they're gonna play their heart out the second time around. He's gonna pull out all the RPOs he didn't pull out the first game. He's gonna run the ball more. He's gonna run with Josh Allen more. I ain't got time for that. I want someone else. Bring me someone else, EA. Do not bring me this dude back, man. Salute to 11, man. Hit that like button, sub if you're new. I know sometimes people forget. That's why I gotta always tell y'all that. Light up the Zah.
On an unseasonably cool afternoon here in the desert Southwest, the roof is open, and it's time for football at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Appreciate you, Black.
Kicker Chad Ryland
Know
has
it's all
this one
love.
teed up, and off we go on EA Sports. Gets by him at the 25. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Pass it to the right. Yes, sir.
You change it. Go. 180. That's it.
Jackson looking to throw right away. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense.
But his defense certainly knows they're going to have their hands full trying to slow down this passing game. Here's an example on the very first play from scrimmage. I think we'll see some different looks, maybe some pressure from different places, but it didn't work there, and it's a quick first down.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Go, Sword.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Lamar changing the look. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Come on, man. You held on to that.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
That's complete.
Come on, man. Playing with danger right now.
He's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
They won't let me pick that right now. I thought I had it.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Yo.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. And the pressure will bring it down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Hey, middle. No, we changed it. 13. What is shot? Set up.
To throw is Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time.
Running clock from the beginning of the game.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Ah!
Another first down as
Damn.
made here at the Cardinals 18. We're scoreless after 1. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Jackson. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal.
And now they'll shift things around.
Report. Let's go. Get hot. Go. Go right here. Come on.
Jackson now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What's good, Stezo?
That close to
It's a turn-up in the building.
Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Sit up. You at X. Hey. I'm out here. 13. 180. Finish it.
Now it's Jackson.
Take the ball, man.
It's incomplete. But also a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Yeah. Sit up. 180. Finish it. Middle. Finish it.
Here's Jackson. He'll try to do it himself.
Yeah. That's what you get. Wasting all that clock.
He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Throw left side complete. That's Connor. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space,
Let's go, Black.
I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
This is 2nd and 8. To throw is Murray. And this will be swung out here for Connor. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That's 1. 2, 1.
Shotgun now from Murray.
He drops that?
Complete. The coverage too good there. The contact.
Wow, how the fuck I dropped that?
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, They're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And to find the open man, that's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll run for the first time to James Conner. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the gun, Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That was going to throw deep right side. This
no.
Is intercepted. Now he's loose.
I don't know why I passed that ball right there, guys. I got greedy.
Now easy to second guess.
I got greedy. That's B right there.
That interception. Just a field goal.
I didn't see that other dude rolling up on me. That's my fault.
That's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
You got to maintain. Damn, that was stupid.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Mack Wilson.
Let's go.
And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
On the box.
Well, their defense got him the football with an interception.
Locked down.
They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
But he's going to be out of bounds.
Go, Black.
Before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Wilson. Out of bounds at the 26-yard
Second
line.
down and a yard.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Murray. Going right back to Wilson. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Murray to air it out again. And that is
pass interference.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. To Conner on the check down. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Let's go, Source.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Cardinals 3, Ravens nothing.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And this will be a touchback.
Another weirdo. Pause the game. I'm going to let him waste his time since he want to waste time. Zabre, guys. Y'all know what we do to people that waste time and pause for no reason. He's gonna have to unpause this shit. He's gonna unpause it. I'm gonna let the full 30 seconds run out, and we gonna continue the game. Since he wanna be an idiot, you're not gonna get my attention. I'm not getting on the mic with you. You wanna waste time? We gonna waste your time, man. You're gonna get tired of sitting here. Bizarre break, God. Light up Bizarre. Roll up Spark up. Since he wanna play around.
Back as that sails over the end line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. 2 yards.
Yeah, you know these dudes are weirdos, man. They all do this dumb
just
shit.
flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
Omaha.
To throw, it's Murray. They'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 33.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
2nd and 6 from the 10. Murray now. He'll dump this one.
It's the 6. That's work.
Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner from 10 yards out. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT.
Bang! Bang!
And that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
That's the score. Cardinals 10, Ravens nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off for
Back
Arizona.
out is the kicker Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Throwing is Jackson. They're looking deep here for Flowers. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
That got broken right there.
57 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Now Lamar changing the play. Now Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run.
Yeah, be an idiot.
And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Henry up the middle. And he'll be taken down after a
Yeah, Black, he's just a dumbass. Running around with Lamar.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
What? Man!
Now they'll audible to something else. From the 7 now, it's third and goal. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on fourth and goal. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down.
Ah!
And it's caught for a Ravens
Got me.
touchdown.
Appreciate you, Vaughn. I've been trying, man.
There to make the grab. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Cardinals 10, Ravens 7. Tyler Luke.
Now after after the touchdown loop.
Salute to the 12.
To kick this one away.
Hit that like button, sub if you need.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Wilson's got it complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him the 1st down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Murray now to throw. Man open, here is Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Murray again, this is Connor. And he stopped immediately there. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Murray going to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
521 strong. Hit the like and blitz that sub. Is free. Fun and shows love. We'll join and get that mega deal.
Two sides with 2 minutes
Double
left
O
to go
on the
in
store,
the 4th.
fam. Let's go, Black. Appreciate you.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run here with Connor. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Murray.
It's the 6. Let's work. Wrap him up. Me. Get him up out of here.
Touchdown. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cards will add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
17. Ravens 7.
Let's go, Source. Fuel the ride. Yes, sir. Yes, Sirski.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one
Call the
away.
valet.
On the return, Rasheen Ali. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Order the food.
first and 10.
No.
Cut the power. We out. Yes, sir.
Hey, hey.
Jackson.
Yeah.
He hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Jackson to throw. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there, that brings up fourth.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Fourth down and 10 yards to go. Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
No. Get up out of here. Get up out of here.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Wrap them up. Mimi. Yeah. Wrap them up. Corner box. Lockdown. Cards win. Read all about it. I got to take a piss, guys. I'll be right back. Unfortunately, Blackie's just another online weirdo. He was running clock the whole game, man. Even when the clock isn't running, he was running clock. Just weird behavior and pausing the game for no reason. Just typical online weirdo.
Drop a stone. Show some love, drop a stone. Some man, let's go. Show some love, drop a sub.
Salute to the 12 though, man. Hit that like button, sub if you new. Light up the za.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Arizona Cardinals and the Baltimore Ravens. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback.
Let's go,
so
Black.
We're going to need our first snap.
There they go again. There they go again, guys. Again, another weirdo. We're going to let the time run down. We're going to let them unpause. And then we'll get the game going. Za break. Light up the za. Since he want to waste time, I'm going to waste his time. All of them do this, guys. Every last one of them. I don't know why they paused the game for no reason. But we going to waste time, man. We going to sit here and waste time since you want to waste time. Pass it to the left. Yes, sir. I got you.
To see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Jackson now on 3rd.
Thank you.
Incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
4th down, here's Jackson. Getting out to his left.
Good defense.
Sent him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Cornerback.
I don't know what the
Lockdown.
to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And he's taken out of
Boom.
bounds. He gets it down near the red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one,
Touchdown.
Let's go. Traquan. A hot dot. Sizzling. Bird's eye, not a bullseye.
Trey McBride, the touchdown.
Bang!
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off for
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. A nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's back. Derrick Henry was the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
DC, ready?
Lamar now from the gun. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
Renegade raid. Let's go. Let's go, Mert. Appreciate the raid, my dog.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Escapes the pocket.
Thank you.
Way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they've got a
Scoop to the 46, man. Hit that like button, sub if you need.
Open and frame
Appreciate you, Mark.
2 times already. These defenders have got home for a home run sack. They get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's short at first.
What's good, Silo?
Wild game.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively.
It's a fake from deep on their own half. Goes haywire.
Yeah, keep being an idiot. Thank you.
Recovery is made.
Thank you.
In these situations, Kate, you got to be a great
Thank
actor.
you.
That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our 1st quarter. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They start out 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray.
Come on, man.
Left side.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Let's go. Maserati. Hot dot. Sizzling. Bird's eye, not a bullseye. Nah, I didn't see what you said about the desync, Tay-Rod. My bad, man. I was focused that game. My bad. Say it again, my dog. Let me know.
The fastest kid and let him run.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Bang! Salute to Chris Robin. He be saying that.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And things will end there, but plenty of damage already done. They've got it down inside the opposing 45 following the return. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Lamar out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taken a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Come on, man. Appreciate you, Black. But let me know what you were saying about the
NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third
about
down,
the decent
small.
Tay-Rod.
Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Report. Sit hot. What is it? They're going to try to throw for it. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So they find a way to get it done against the odds. That's 11 on 4th and 10. That's going to keep the drive moving. The toss down to Henry. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Back to the line they come. 2nd down. Pistol snap to Jackson. Flush down out to his left. Taking a chance at the end zone. Back across the field.
What a pick. What a pick. Highlight. Highlight real pick.
They're at the 4-yard line. Oh boy, they cleaned
Wrap him up. See me? Get him up out of
here.
here. He's gone, guys.
It's an interception that
He
turns
is
the
gone.
ball over.
Yeah, and two very different
What a
tones
highlight
and
reel
tenors on
pick.
these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some.
He's gone. Wrap him up. Corner box. Lockdown. What a highlight reel pick to end the game. A bird's eye. Let's go, Josh. Let's go, corner fam. Let's work. Right, Black? Wrap his ass up. Mimi. Cars win. Read all about it.
Show some love, drop a song.
All green, guys. All green. All green. We've been greening.
Let's go.
Wet paper bag.
Drop a song.
Salute to Mercado for the raid, man. Y'all go sub up to Mercado Gaming, man. Appreciate you, my dog. Appreciate the love. W Mercado in the chat, man. Let's go, Source. A hot dot. Cars win. We got 44 in the chat. Is there anyone that's trying to get a game, man? Yes, sir, Steve. Oh, Big Dub. I be playing my son and it be desyncing and it be the game. Okay, yeah. You know, Madden is just the servers, bro. I'm telling you, Tay-Rod, it's the servers. They got to get better servers. It's $1 billion company, but they're cheaping out on the servers. Because, you know, sometimes even in Battlefield, the servers are act up too. Because, you know, Battlefield is made by EA. So I know if it's acting up in Battlefield and it's acting up in Madden, it's got to be the EA servers is just trash. They need to spend some more money on their servers. They got to update them. They probably been using the same servers for decades. Nah, I feel you, Tay Rod. But it's the EA servers. It be messing up a lot. But do we have anyone in the chat that's trying to get a mic game? I'm trying to get a non-library game for the chat, man. If you got a mic and you trying to play, I'm gonna give y'all a second and see if y'all want to get a game. If not, we'll get back on the Shreddy leaderboard. Yeah, EA be cheating, bro. The game's messed up, man. They got a lot to fix, man. Hopefully they could make 27 better, but we'll see. All I could do is cross my fingers and pray to God about it. Let's outbreak while we wait on to see if someone want to play real quick. We'll take a quick Zob break. After the Zob break, if no one's trying to get a game, then we'll get back on the Sweaty leaderboard. Let's work, Sabion. Roll up, spark up, man. Well, it don't look like no one's trying to play. Let's get back in there. Fuck it. Yes, sir. 42 in the chat, man. Hit that like button, guys. Show some love. Drop a sub.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Arizona Cardinals and the Detroit Lions.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and we're off in Detroit. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters.
What's good, Dane?
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
Say you want to coat like Jafar.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Roses at your feet.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. On the draw, this is Gibbs. He's got the first down grab and still going. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's a gain of a yard.
Only got a yard, but all they needed was an inch or two. That's going to move the chains. So first down from the 41. Out of the shotgun, gone. Forced out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Let's work. Corner box. Lockdown. Big Mac.
And he's going to take this one back. And he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona.
Corner box. Lockdown. Big Mac.
Well.
Let's go, Josh.
Very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. And now
Big
you
Mac.
want to build on it. Wow.
Let's go, Dank. Flame up the chat. Appreciate you, Josh. Hold that dot.
Chad Ryland for the point after.
Take that. Bad boy, baby. No Diddy. Hold this dot. Future emoji, man.
And the Cardinals will jump back to a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing.
Hold this dot. Take that. Bad boy, baby.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts from the goal line. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Goff trying again here after the pick. Rolling left, buying some time. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. The lateral goes haywire. It's out.
Thank you. What an idiot. Thank you. I don't know why he pitched it back. Thank you. Let's go, Black. Corner box. Lockdown.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14, coach. Let's go. Let's go, Dank.
Chad Ryland to kick off for
Still
Arizona.
reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They start on the ground with Gibbs. to work at the 35. And he's brought down at the 44. How about a big hitter? 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
The 44-yard line.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Going to the ground again on first. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. Can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
He's drawing up for him.
Yeah, he being a dummy.
That's the end of one here. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Fourth down, Goff throwing. This is a heater going deep.
Let's go.
Don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced.
Yeah, he's going to raid.
Go for it, but they turn it over on down.
I smell it too, Dank.
Even the best
Musty.
receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration.
Foot down. Let's go.
Want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Boom.
He's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Makes the connection to James Conner. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
It's a gain of 6. And the Cardinal first down.
The first down carry for Conner. And he's going to be hauled down after a
Yes, sir, Black. You already know it.
He's brought down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. They'll get this one to Conner. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. They're down to their final
Line coach.
half.
Rugs and
It
towels.
sure seems like he knew exactly
Yes,
where he was
sir. A
going
whole
with
line
that
gear.
before the snap. That's
Skin
a
him alive.
pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Conner. A little ball his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around for more from Ford Field on its way. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Murray from the pistol. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Short pass brought in. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 10.
And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. So on fourth down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. The 27-yard look here.
I'm going to take my field goal. I ain't going to be too prideful. I'm going to take my point.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal
exactly.
an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. From the gun, Goff. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And Goff finds the field on a slide after finding enough for the first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. But still plenty of options left on third and short.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches.
See a line pillow.
20, Ric Flair. Super. 14.
Throwing is gone. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. They're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do.
It isn't holding up.
Good defense.
Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Goff now, 3rd and long. Inside the 10. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get
Let's go.
before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And goes to the hurry up here. Shotgun snap here to go. They don't
Let him catch it.
3 seconds showing on the clock.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
One last play before the break. They'll run. It's Gibbs.
I don't know what he was thinking. Thank you. Appreciate you running the ball. What an idiot. Who runs the ball in that situation? Wrap him up. Mimi, get him up out of here. Yeah, he sleep. I put him to bed. Read him a bedtime story. Cards win, man. Read all about it. I gotta go take a piss, guys. I'll be right back. GG, thank. Yes, sir. Let's go, Black. Lion pillow. Yes, sir, Black. We got lion gear for sale. We just skinned them. It's fresh too. Is there anyone from the chat trying to get a game? We got 38 of y'all in here. I'm sure there's a few people that might want to play. Let me know, guys. I do want a non-library game. As you guys know, I don't talk to the people on the leaderboard, so it would be a good break to get a viewer game. Preferably, I would want you to have a mic. Ravenclaw and Buffalo Tusk. Yep, we've been skinning all of them. It's been a great night. I've been beating all the top teams tonight. They done sent me every last one of them, from the Lions to the Ravens. Zabreak, light up a za. Salute to the 38, man. Hit that like button, sub if you new. Zabreak, guys.
Blizzard, man, let's go. Show some love, drop a sub. Blizzard, man, let's go. Show some love, drop a sub.
Let's go, Dank. We know you already on the za. Thou wow. 100. None less. All right, well, it don't look like we got any challengers from the chat, so let's get back in this sweaty leaderboard. Take that, take that. Bad boy, baby. No Diddy. I think I played this dude recently. I think this is the same Ravens user that I beat earlier. He's gonna try everything to beat me this game, guys. It's the same Raven user.
On a spot of land that was once deserts, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans.
I think I played this dude yesterday.
Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Arizona Cardinals. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go in Glendale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Kyler's starting off with the throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's Connor out for pistol gift. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He went right there too.
Testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. Third down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
He knows how I like to play. That's why he went right back, right to that play right there.
Gain of 15 there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. Connor here from the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Murray. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. Connor on the inside give. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Design bootleg here. Hits his running back. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets.
Good drive so far.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Back to throw. Murray. And it's
Saquon. Hot dot. Sizzling. Birds out, not a bullseye.
Excellent opening series. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football.
Let's go, Josh.
But to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight.
Play up the check.
Great start. I mean, great start to the
Style
game.
wise.
The offense stayed consistent. Operated the plan just how it was drawn up. Found the end zone as a result.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Appreciate you, Dank.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Plant. We need 18. Hey, take 26. Line out. Jump out. Screen it out.
Rodgers throwing to start it off. Austin makes the grab downfield.
Good job by him.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at first down here.
Inside.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Rodgers off the play action. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field.
Keep it up.
This defense better respond.
From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he
Keep
can
it
get
up.
that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Yeah, live. Hey, 88. Take 30. Hey, Mike.
Rodgers from the gun. He's got it at the 6.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. On the move, hit it right. And this one's
Come on, man.
3-yard line.
Rodgers on the scramble. Matt Wilson on the tackle. A gain of 3 yards.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning.
They let Aaron Rodgers juke me like that.
More from State Farm Stadium after this. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll go for it. Rodgers.
Thank you.
Call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute
Great
warning.
defense.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
And this is a tough one. That's back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open.
Out of his own end zone. Here's Murray.
Oh, my God. He dropped that.
That one intended for Trey McBride. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
This one's quickly to Jones. And they're not going to stop him until he gets
I got lucky right there.
They'll get 14 yards.
I got lucky right there. I'll take it.
That right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
1st and 10, Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. Another throw coming from Murray. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. He's going to try another deep one here. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Damn, what a bad pass by me. That's my fault, guys.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself.
They get it right back.
Thank you.
Buda Baker picks it off.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago.
You ain't lied, Dane.
A whole lot of excitement in between.
Ready to start this drive with Connor. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But, boy, that was close. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. He'll throw it. Trying for the deep ball. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
You said it before I even got it. Well, after I got it, but you said it right before.
To kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position. They get set, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. Moving into enemy territory. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. They've got a man in motion. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. And he'll go down here. Comes up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
2nd and 3 now.
Get 300. Blue 58.
Blitz coming for Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Steelers first down.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
It's a screen play to Warren. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Slot man's in motion right. Throwing again, Rodgers. Looking for pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop.
Go with. Bang!
Pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Let's go.
Intercepted along the goal line.
Corner box.
And the Cardinals return this one to
Lockdown.
the 10 before that return is halted.
Corner box.
There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a
Let's
time
go.
where ball security is paramount, it is right now.
Yeah.
They made a great play. Don't get me wrong.
Let's
They
go,
deserve
Black.
a ton
Let's
of
eat.
credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Let's take it to the fort.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer.
Let's do this. Appreciate you, Black.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Left side into the hands of McBride. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Nice and smart. Yes, sir. Let's go.
He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 3 now. Murray from the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. First down from the 42. Straight ahead, it's Connor. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Hits him on the out route. A solid gain there.
Let's go.
Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
This will wrap him up, guys.
Murray here on first down. Completed to his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Second down now. They need 7. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Ran it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Give him 8 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, now you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throw away.
Back to throw. Finds him over the middle.
Let's go.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the give, this is Connor. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Let's get him out of here, man.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run
Since
of
he don't want to call a timeout, let's get him out of here.
It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is back
Let's
to
get
the
him out of
9.
here.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Buys time, rolling right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You hear so many programs.
He done beat the fight out of him. He ain't even using his timeout.
It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
GG.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Returnable from near the end zone. And he's brought down, Brock, and that
GG.
brings his ball game to a close. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one.
Let's go, Black.
And a lackluster day
Cards win.
offensively, thankfully overshadowed by a top-notch defensive effort to get the win in a shutout. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, we getting close to the 4 hour mark. If I can't get any family games or any viewer games, this might be that might have been the last game of the stream. I done won like 6 in a row. I'm gonna take my 6 in a row and bow out, guys. Yeah, I beat him earlier, guys. Yep, I beat that dude. I wasn't lying. On the 12th game of the stream, I beat him. His name is P Control CLXP. I beat him 23-17. And then I just beat him again 10-0. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're like 7-0 this stream or some shit like that. 6-0, 7-0. One of those. That's a W stream, man. No need to keep playing. Unless I could get a family game, a mic game from the viewers. That might have been the last game of the stream, guys. I've been putting in hella work. Yeah, I beat him already. I knew I beat him already. I remember his name. I done beat the fight out of him now. He don't even want to call it timeouts and shit. That's why he knew my plays and he was running to where I was trying to pass to. Let's go, Dank. You see the work. I've been going crazy. I started the season bad, but then I've been going on a hot streak right now. All green checks, man. Y'all see all that green? I think I'm on like a 10 game streak. I'm not sure. Y'all see all that green? Yes, sir, Black.
Show some love, drop a song. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm a Cardinals fan, Tuck. Bird game. I've been a Card fan for a long, long time, man. What team you like,
I've been
man?
a Card fan for a long.
What team you run with, my dog? What's your team? Okay, so you a Cardinals fan too? I don't get a lot of Cardinals fan for some reason. I get everybody else, man. I think I only got like 2, 3 Cardinal fans that follow the channel. That's the crazy part about it. I got a channel dedicated to the Cardinals when I played football, and most of my corner fan members, most of my subscribers play with other teams, from the Eagles to the Cowboys to Green Bay to the Ravens to Detroit. We have a mixed bag of corner fan members. Yes, sir, man. Bird game, my dog. Red Sea. You know, it's blood in the water. Like I always say, it's blood in the water. Sometimes it's my blood. It's blood in the water, man. Sometimes my blood. Red Sea. Let's work, man. That's the last game of the stream, guys. We've been putting in hella work, man. No need to get back in this sweaty ass leaderboard. Y'all know once you go on a big streak, EA is gonna throw you a glitcher, a RPO spammer, the Bills, they gonna throw a curveball your way. But let me know what the idea is. Check it out. I'll be using Cardinals all day, whooping anybody who play. Yes, sir. Let's go. What's your ID, man? Shit, I'll check out your stats. I love seeing a fellow Cardinals fan. Because you know a lot of Cardinals fans don't play with the Cardinals. They play with every other team. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because you wanna optimize winning. So if you want to win a lot, playing with another team is better for you than the Cards. But I love seeing someone play with the team that they love, especially my Cardinals. Yes, sir. GG's for sure. Yes, sir, Tay Rod. Hell of a stream, man. We've been going crazy, man. No need to get back on that leaderboard right now. I'm gonna take my 6-7-0 for the for the stream and rest up and come back stronger for another day. Okay, bet I'm off this. I'm gonna check you out next time. I hate people who don't use their team. Yes, sir. I feel you, bro. Appreciate y'all, man. Salute to the 23 in the chat, whether you stay for a short time or a long time. I appreciate your presence. Hit the like button on the way out. Hit the sub button on the way out. Hit the noti bell on the way out, man. Appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Peace, love, and blessings. Y'all see the title of the stream. Cardinals football is life. Let's work. And I'm out, guys. Appreciate y'all. I'll be back later. Yes, sir, Black. Peace, man. Stay safe.